Hi everybody, it is Kasey Wynn, and for this video today I'm going to be discussing on the topic of why I use a password manager. So to start out, I'll be completely honest with you. When I started this journey, I did not use a password manager at all. I didn't even know there was a thing like a password manager. And what happened was Ty advised me from the get-go to start getting into the habit of using a password manager. And one of our early conversations after we reconnected was actually a Skype call where he walked me through the process of setting up a password manager. And so with that being said, this video is not step-by-step on how to set up a password manager. It's more of why I use a password manager and the reasons behind it and why I was advised to use one. But if you guys are interested in a tutorial on how to set up a password manager, I watched some off of YouTube. That's how I like to learn how to do stuff I don't know how to do. But I watched it off of YouTube when I wanted to figure something out before I asked Ty, because if I could figure it out on my own, great. If I couldn't, then I'd go to ask him and like, hey Ty, I need some troubleshooting with this. And so I used YouTube. There are a lot of YouTube videos out there, but also we have another member on the cryptocurrency market team who has been doing some very great blockchain tutorials on how to set up wallets and stuff. And so I can ask him, his name is Denny, and if you guys are interested in it, I can ask him to shoot a tutorial on how to set up a password manager. But yeah, let me know below in the comments. And so back to the story. Ty helped me set up a password manager, and like I said, I didn't use it before. But what happened was, while I was setting up the password manager, he was like, hey, get in the habit of every new account that you make, use the password manager, generate new passwords and stuff, so that you'll get into the habit of doing this so that you won't have to manually figure out passwords or make up passwords and all of that. And so what's cool about the password manager is it'll generate unique passwords for you. You can have them 5 characters long to like 60 characters long, however long you want them. But also you can have them uppercase, lowercase, special characters, numbers, letters, and all of that. And when you click generate, it pops up and it doesn't show you the password. I'll be honest with you again, I don't know most of my passwords, but it'll show up as like the little black dots, right? And so with that, it'll pop up and then you'll click apply and just copy it. So it'll apply it to your password manager, but then once you click copy, you can paste it onto your account that you're trying to log into or set up, and that'll be your password. But it'll pop up as little dots so that in the case of maybe your computer is hacked or you have a virus or something and it's screen logging or key logging. So screen logging is when they're recording your screens, and then key logging is when you're like typing something and they record every stroke, every key that you type. And that way, through the password manager, you're not typing anything, and then it pops up as black dots. So when they record your screen, it's black dots. But it makes it harder for hackers to hack your information and all of that. But with that being said, I am glad that Ty assisted me in setting up a password manager and got me into the habit of using a password manager, because when we were setting up the password manager, he was like, get into the habit of changing all of your old passwords too. So I went and changed every single password that I had. And what I did was I changed one of my social media accounts, and what happened was it will tell me where I've been logging into. And so I live in the southeastern part of Texas, the great state of Texas. And it was showing me that somebody a couple hundred miles away from me was logging into my account. And I was like, who possibly has my information? And I freaked out, and I was like, it was a wake-up call, because that's a huge problem. Somebody I don't know is logging into my account. And so I changed my password using the password manager. It's this long password with all kind of unique characters in it. I don't even know the password, but I changed it, and then I've been regularly monitoring it and have not seen any unusual activity since. But it was a big wake-up call, because if somebody has my login information for something, they could take my information, and that's a problem. And I'm glad that Ty assisted me in setting up a password manager and helping me troubleshoot this problem and fixing it, because otherwise I would have continued on. And what's great is the password manager is not just for your cryptocurrency journey. Granted, I do use it for my cryptocurrency journey. That was the main reason why I got it, but I've incorporated it into my personal life, and I use it when I'm creating passwords for my banking accounts and my social media accounts and any other account that I need. And with that being said, it helps me feel more secure, because I did freak out when I saw somebody logging into my account, my personal account, somewhere not even close to me. And so with the cryptocurrency journey, I know security is a huge matter to be cautious about. So that's why Ty advised me. He advised me to be cautious from the very get-go, and that's why he assisted me in setting up the password manager within like the first week after we started reconnecting with each other. And so that is why I use a password manager. Not only did it help me see that my passwords were predictable back then, but somebody was in my account, but also it helps me feel more secure. I believe it makes it harder for hackers to obtain my information. But yeah, like I said, I incorporate this into my personal life too, not just my cryptocurrency journey. So that's what's so great about this, is like security wise, I'm learning that most of the stuff that I'm learning to do, I can incorporate it into my personal life too. And so yeah, that is why I use a password manager. I'm not telling you to use one if you don't want to, but I highly encourage it. I challenge you to use one if you're interested in it. And yeah, if you like the content that we're posting, please subscribe to our channel. And if you like this video, please like it. And I'll catch you next time.